Hi, welcome. This is another sneak preview, and after the installation of ArcoLinuxB Mate, I did an update, which is getting longer at this point. Just this case is just a file roller, but I just did OpenBox, and that was a longer list. And I installed Simple Screen Recorder. So let's have a look how that looks out of the box. We have here elements from us that we decide to put there, and also elements that is just result of sudo pacman -s mate, and I think the other one is mate extra, or is it with an s, extras. This is our Mint stick USB image writer that has never failed me the last 5 years ever, so that's good, that's cool. But there is also Etcher, there is also image writer, which is actually a SUSE image writer for that work as well, and you can install it with sudo pacman -s. It's actually Etcher bin, but you'll find it. So this is all installed. Some links to the websites from us. TuneR is there because we love TuneR. It has the custom settings that we don't have in other systems, in other filing managers, but we have, of course, Caja. Caja is here, the file manager for Mate. The places, you know what it is, and then we go to the references. So this is actually purely Mate. This is everything except this one. That's from us, and that's from us, and that's from us, and that's from us. Not purely, it seems, but this one, the control center, is really from them, except that's one's from us, that's from us, and us, that's from us. So again, it's a mixed version, a mixed view, just like in XFCE. It gathers, it finds our applications and puts them nicely in here. So if you want to fix the hard-coded icons, let's see if there are any. I've shown that in other videos. That's this command, right, that I gave in the other videos, sudo hardcode. That thing is exactly the same as this thing. This is graphical, the other one is an internal. It's a front end, it's a GUI. Doesn't really do anything, just passes it along. This is Inksy, you know Inksy. But now we have a little button that says press me, and it gets Inksy. Mate tweak is important for you guys. So if you have, if you like Mate, then probably you know that already. That's an excellent tool to switch immediately from panel, open SUSE panel, and then things up here and down here will change the way they see it, right? Nothing to do with us. That's how it's supposed to look. Sorry. I don't want to save, I want to go to Fedora look. Okay, and that's the way it should be, I guess, but it's strange that this is a line here. You can remove that panel if you want to delete this panel. Let's see what happens. It's nicer. Back to the Mate tweak thing. Let's see what it does now when I delete the panel. What is he going to do? Mate tweak and panel. And let's see if GNOME 2 does, I think, the standard one. If it's coming back. It's not coming back. So, nothing to do with us, guys. That's GNOME tweak for you. Maybe I did something wrong. I shouldn't have deleted it, but I don't care. This is just an exercise and play with, right? But fixing is always possible, I guess. Right mouse click. Nope, no panel. Right mouse click. Yep, panel. New panel, good, new panel. Now we have a panel down here, and then you add to the panel. What do you want to add to the panel? The battery charge monitor. I don't have a battery, so it doesn't really apply for me. A clock, let's put a clock there. We have a clock up here. Okay, so now we see it works. Then we're gonna move this thing around, and we make our own panel again. The fish, somebody asked me, where's this thing, the fish thing? Okay, there it is. There's also the eyes thing. The eyes thing is the one they asked. It's following my cursor. You see? This eye thing is actually following my cursor. And I said, hey, does that still exist? I said, yeah, it exists. But actually it was in XFC that I showed it, but it's also here. There's a little bit too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a fish. So I can check out the preferences, see what I do. Okay, So I could get less, say let's go for 1. This is actually package ID 0, whatever that is. Core is something I rather have. And you see the temperature is more or less the same, so 1 is okay, right? I'm bored of the fish is out, buy fish, remove. And then some lock screen things, log out stuff, separators, sticky notes, the system monitor. I'm always looking for things like that. System monitor. There's this little thing. Let's move you over here so people see. And you can have another preference here. Memories, network, swap, load, hard disk, close. All these things are monitored now. And so much fun. But okay, it's up to you how you decide to create your Mate. It's all available, and in the control center you can, voila, you can set some stuff. Do recommend you do the ad block. Try it out. It blacklists a lot of stuff, and it's going to redirect it to 00000, meaning it just stays home. That's the thing, the message we get in Belgium. Stay home, right? So all these wrong, awkward, spam and invasive URLs and websites that you could venture to, could possibly by accident get to, are blocked. It's a long list of 241,529 blocked domains. And if suddenly, for instance, you have an issue because in Google things will change, right? Your lot of stuff is just not there anymore. When you Google something, I don't know what to Google, so whatever, screen recorder or something, screenshot Mac, whatever. You see normally these advertising. So I don't see any advertising at this point in time, so that's gone. You see? So it's going to block a lot of tracking cookies and all that as well. Now, if that is what I wanted to say. I was working on a PC and I wanted to open a URL for work, or was it for pleasure? Anyway, I wanted to open the link and AdBlock says no can do, you're blocked. So how to get rid of this? This is just activating again and again and again, right? So what do? We have a Ctrl-Alt-E, and that's a tweak tool. Tweak tool is for me the way to do it, because when I launch the system, I go to HBlock, that's the same name, and it's now on. Couldn't be simpler, it's now off. And then I search again to use the URL that was blocked. It worked again and did my thing. I come back to here and I put everything back on. And everything is back updated and the database is updated and so on. And in a few seconds, minutes, the thing is up to date, HBlock active. And I can surf safely again. And if it fails for some reason, you just say, okay, for a minute or so, HBlock is not active. So that's an interesting thing to know, that you should know. If you haven't seen it, you should know this ArcoLinux tweak tool. We're very proud of it. Thanks to Brad, we have lots of information that we can put in here. Like installing a desktop. We want to have Mate with Awesome. Why not? Install it, click on the button. You have Awesome in 1, 2, now you have Awesome. I can't go in there because I'm a real metal, but it's simple to show you that I have really now Awesome. User share accessions. I have Awesome on my system. Simple as that, and it's beautiful. Just log out, log in, you know, up here you can choose the desktop and that's it. You can change your grub config. Next time I boot up, I'll have this greeting screen in the grub. LightDM config. We can say I want to auto login with Mate if we reload. So if we go for again Ctrl-Alt-E, it will read the user share accessions and you say, oh look, I have Awesome. Do you want me to log in with Awesome next time if I boot? Yeah. So I'm auto login with Awesome when I reboot. That's basically the function of this thing. Click. It's just writing away a setting in etc lightdm lightdm.conf. But we don't need to open it now. It's just in here. NeoFetch stuff, OBLogout stuff, which is not relevant actually here. Super X is not relevant. So Brad, a reminder, we should get rid of this here. Since we're an open box, we tend to hide things that are not relevant to the particular desktop. So OBLogout config is not relevant in Mate. Super X is not giving these buttons, and that's OBLogout. And pacman.conf, we're opening the test repo by clicking here. If we do a Ctrl-T and we ask for an update, we see something more. Maybe we get something in, I don't know. Yeah, there is something in indeed. So I was working on a new version, while Brad and I were working on a new version, and that's in there. So if you want to test out the latest ArcoLinux tweak tool, that's this one, right? This is version 24.2 and we're at 24.10. So that's how it works, how easy it is for our beta testers to just say, okay, come on, let's test it out. We open up the test repo and the systemd is a new one. Remember, systemd, Linux kernels and all that, reboot after installation. Let them take effect. Termite themes, you can choose the Dracula theme. Apply the theme, Ctrl-T. Whoa, something different altogether. And we're planning to make some more as well. So if you want to experiment with that or provide us with code, it's super simple. Check out what we did. And all we need is your code, and as you can see, it just changes. That's great. All right, I'm out. This is a sneak preview of Mate, and in the meantime, we've revisited ArcoLinux tweak tool, made a panel, played around with Mate, and it's of course a very, very interesting desktop, well known from Ubuntu Mate. I would say compare the two of them. And it will be different, of course, but I think they're pretty similar altogether. All right, and I'm out, guys. Have fun.